I declare, I declare, I declare. Tonight I'm exposing the contradictions no one talks about. Schools quietly shell out millions of insurance premiums for sexual misconduct and child abuse coverage. Then turn around and act like it never happens on their watch. School districts across this country are paying private insurance companies hundreds of millions of dollars every year to cover sexual misconduct and child abuse claims. According to a report by the California Association of Joint Powers Authority, highlights in California alone, premiums jumped from $114 million in 2019 to $490 million in 2025. In 2022, there were 69 settlements or awards over $1 million each from 38 the year before. School districts are buying this coverage because they know the risk is real. They know and understand that this can happen in their district. But when the red flags appear, when the complaints start surfacing, the story changes overnight. This doesn't happen here. Quick resignations, silence, confidentiality clauses. Investigators get told you did too much. Today, we're exposing the real story behind the silence and why kids keep paying the price. The insurance reality, what districts actually pay for, these aren't state-run programs. Districts buy this coverage from private companies, specialized insurers. The policies cover legal defense, settlements, payouts if a teacher, coach, or staff member is accused or found liable. Limits often run millions per claim. They even cover the district itself for negligent hiring or supervision if they knew or should have known about a risk and still let the person work with the children. Many districts now require contractors, even ones with minimal student contact, such as volunteers, to carry the same insurance. Why? Because the market is high risk, claims are so expensive and frequent that some insurers are exiting altogether. Premiums are skyrocketing. Larger districts sometimes self-insure, but most rely on private coverage or shared pools to handle multi-million-dollar lawsuits. The bottom line here is they're paying big money because they know abuse claims are a real possibility. So why does the official line stay, "This doesn't happen here"? Well, here are the contradictions and the incentives. Here's what the contradiction really means. If a case goes public, criminal charges, trial, headlines, the insurer faces a huge payout. Premiums go up for the whole district. The clean image gets damaged. Parents get angry. Enrollment can drop. And funding can suffer. That's the biggie. Funding can suffer. The incentive isn't swift reporting or full accountability. It's containment. It's handle internally first. It's get a quiet resignation. It's use a confidentiality clause. It's, and most importantly, avoiding triggering the insurance claim. That's why investigators get shut down. That's why cases just fade away into the distance. Because every time someone pushes too hard, it threatens the money, it threatens the reputation, and most importantly, it threatens the relationship that districts want to protect. Now, let's tie it to my experience, the pattern. I saw this playbook up close, real up close. I was a chief investigator in a small Mississippi town. I fell into two separate cases. The same school district. Both suspects were apprehended. However, the pattern existed. The delay to law enforcement. It's the delay. It's the resignation. No escalation to police. No full accountability for mandatory reporters. So, at that point, I started connecting the dots. And I'm asking myself, why? Why? Aren't people being held accountable? These mandatory reporters that knew about this way beforehand, how come they're not being held accountable? And that's when I started asking too many questions, that's when the pressure came. You did too much, was said. My support dried up. Dried totally up. It wasn't because of weak evidence. No. It was not because of weak evidence. It was about protecting the system, the narrative, the relationships, and most importantly, the insurance premiums. Now, the bigger picture. This isn't just one town. It's not just one state. It's not just two states. It's the whole nation. This happens everywhere. And according to the Courier Journal's Silence and Secret series, shows the same pattern nationwide. Number one, districts buy insurance because they know the risk. Number two, but when it happens, silence and quick exits keep it from blowing up. Number three, investigators and whistleblowers get told to stand down. Number four, this is a good one. Prosecutors in small counties hesitate because pushing too hard may burn a bridge. How about the children? What about them? Why are you worried about burning bridges? The incentive structure rewards silence over swift action. All the while, the kids stay at risk longer because of it. Now, my call to action. I declare, we can't keep letting schools insure against abuse while pretending it never happens. We need felony charges for willful delays in reporting, automatic outside investigations when patterns appear, real consequences, not just policies that pay out after the damage is done. So let me ask you a question, schools. How long did it take to act on those red flags? How long did it take to act on those red flags? Schools, school districts, parents, teachers. God bless you, teachers. God bless you, teachers. And former students. I'm asking you right here today, because you teachers out there that are trying your best to do the right thing, that may not know about mandatory reporting, but yet y'all want to do the right thing. God bless you. And this question goes to you. What's one change you demand right now? What's one change you would demand right now? Drop your declarations in the comments below. If you're new here, check out part 1 and 2. It builds a foundation. I'll have part 1 and 2 in the description. Because part 1 and part 2 are pretty important. It builds this foundation up to here. And next week will be the final series of this episode. Subscribe if you want more straight talk about protecting these kids. Turn on your notifications. Like this video. Please subscribe. Drop your thoughts. Share if this hits home. Share it. Get it out there. If this hits home, get it out there. Well, this is Jeezy G. And I'm coming to you now. Please be safe, be careful, and God bless.